Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Canna back with another how-to video. I want to start off by saying thank you all for the continued support. We hit over 100 subscribers on the YouTube. Yay! It's little, but this is new. It's new to me, it's new to you, and I appreciate it. So thank you for that. The Instagram engagement keeps growing. We got some new artists, a lot of projects we're working on. Just, things are good. The momentum's moving, and I appreciate you all for that. So much love. Keeps me motivated to keep the content coming. A lot more work goes into all this than I think most people realize. I know I don't speak for myself when I say it's mad easy to get discouraged without any feedback. So please, as always, make sure you hit the like button. I gotta get my mind right. Hit the like button, subscribe. Most importantly, comment. Let me know your thoughts. Hell, just talk some shit. I can take it. But don't get all salty when I give it back, boy. All jokes aside, let's get into this. I've had a handful of requests lately on how I do bass slides or glide my 808s in Reaper. So I figured I would show you the options I know of. If you know a more efficient way of doing this, by all means, let your boy know. I spend too many hours at this shit. Most of this information I've procured on my own, gathered from other people's channels, so on and so forth. So the resources are out there. There's a will, there's a way. Start off, we'll make a sampler channel. Monitor input, just right click on the record arm, and this will give us obviously our real-time playback. But Grace, it's a free VST. Just Google and download and use it. Kind of a shitty interface in my opinion, but it works. The functions are there. We'll drag an 808 sound in, just generic. Okay. Change your mode to mono, and there's a glide setting. I'll listen as I jump an octave. And that will apply, say you draw in MIDI, maybe you don't use controllers. Select our bar region, insert a new MIDI item, double click, brings you in the piano roll. Samples by default are always going to be up here in middle C. If you haven't played around with tuning, so on and so forth, start here. Just drawing something generic real quick. Give it a little jump right at the end for a scoop. Okay, you hear the slide. Portamento, I think it's also called. It's really going to depend on the interface. In this instance with Grace, it's going to be the glide option. We'll drop that back down, go back to poly. Another way you can run it, if you're running an 808 sample through a sampler, open up our effects channel and add, this is a stock plugin with Reaper, repitch. Left mouse click on the full range shift knob and go up here to parameter, show track envelope. And this is going to give you an automation envelope where we can manually adjust the pitch of our sampler. So we're just going to exaggerate this a little bit more. It's a whole 12 semitones. And if you hold down the Alt key, you can adjust the slope and shape of these envelopes. So we'll give it a real dramatic scoop right there at the end. Okay. And just for example purposes, we're going to change the point shape to square. So I can drag it down, drop it a full octave. Okay, same effect. A little more hands-on, but you can get real creative with this. And in these slide areas, don't be afraid to overlay your bass notes. Okay, we'll get rid of these real quick Now the preferred, and I think the easiest, most 808 VSTs. I've got a couple freebies, this BM2 Lite. These are pretty eccentric 808s. They've got some color. Recording myself. That's gonna sound weird for y'all. That holds forever. Drop the release a little bit. But front and center. Glide. Change this to square. Manipulate the sound, your attacks, your release, your amp gains, LFO depths, waveform shapes, so on and so forth. Don't be afraid to get creative. But again, a lot of this, these are built in. You exaggerate it too much, though. It's just a slow scoop. I don't know. I don't know what kind of genres you're into, but for me, it don't work. Okay. Is that easy? Another quick example. Another 808 VST I use. This is from Industry Kits. These guys are great. Affordable, good quality sounds, good samples, relatively stable. I haven't had any crazy crash issues. But look at all this. I mean, plucks and pads and strings and synths, Vox, keys, bass lines, brass, flutes, 808s. Okay, same thing. Adjust the glide. And same thing here. If we say, for instance, in your most VSTs, I'm not going to speak for all here, but we'll insert a MIDI item. That's a little low. Hope that was able to help somebody. Like I said, I've had a handful of y'all asking me how I do it. That's going to be how I go about it personally. What I wanted to show you, though, let's undo the delete there. Again, click on the glide up here in parameter. Yeah, see this one, show track envelope. It only gives me the bypass and the wet, so we can bypass those effects. So if you have a real exaggerated glide and you want it on specific notes, just hit the bypass, turn that fucker up, and then use your automation envelopes to draw it in. Just bypass it. I'm sorry. Just a moment. That would be the wet, not the bypass, because we bypass the plugin altogether. So it just gets rid of the VST. You get the gist. Automation is your friend. You will learn that. I will actually have some videos coming on working with these automation envelopes, linear points, changing point shapes, getting proper curves, so on and so forth. So stay tuned for that. I got a few projects dropping. Again, thank you all for the support. Like, comment, subscribe. More coming soon. As always, keep it stony. Much love.